and then probably a lot of errors got in.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
can you explain to people what a newswire is? You said the
Right.
PR Newswire was charging $1,000 for this. Well, what did you get out of that? What is a newswire?
Right. So a newswire is a service that sends content to journalists electronically. There's two types of newswires. There's the ones that everything they write is original to them. Reuters, Associated Press, UPI, United Press International, those type of places. You may have seen them in your newspaper, Reuters or
AP
UPI or
is that
something.
AP for that too?
Exactly. Yep. And so what they're doing is they're writing the articles with their staff, and then they're licensing it to newspapers. So the Baltimore Sun may not need, may have minimal staff. They might have people who work on local breaking news. But if a major story breaks US wide, they might find it more cost effective rather than keeping staff on call to do that, to just license it from those newswires. On the flip side, there's a similar newswire service, but instead of articles, it's press releases, and it's a little bit different in that you're not licensing it to the news outlets, and what you're hoping that they do is they turn it into an article. It's very rare that someone takes the press release and copies it verbatim and puts it somewhere. It's generally some synthesis that happens where they turn it into an article or a story or a mention somewhere as a result of the press release. And so in the US, there used to be 5, but now we're really down to 3 newswires of press releases. PR Newswire being the oldest and largest, the other one being Business Wire, and then Globe Newswire.
We get solicited all the time via email for we'll put your press, it's free, we'll put your press release in 10 million worthless places. but
Right.
they leave out the word worthless. What are some of the perils of or wastes of time to do with these free services that are just hammering us?
Right. I mean, the free services basically are just looking for free content. They put it on their website. They have ads. Often it's to your competitors. So it doesn't serve you. No journalists look at it. They're not a major repository of good traffic.
Hmm.
Google and other places sort of rank them much lower as far as quality of content. It's often duplicate content, so it doesn't really help you from an SEO standpoint. It's more of a distraction, and
It could
a lot
actually
of
hurt you, right? Because like you said, you're giving them content so that your competitors can advertise right,
right.
right
Yeah,
next to you.
it definitely doesn't help you. There
Right.
was a time a long time ago where some people could make the argument that it didn't hurt you or it helped you slightly from an SEO standpoint, but that is
Long
certainly no
gone. That's
longer the
long gone.
case.
Yeah. So what should somebody look for with a press release service?
The big key is, are they sending it to journalists directly? And also, are they including a newswire? In this case, like the 3 in the US are PR Newswire, Business Wire, and Globe Newswire. Anything else that's got Newswire in its name is not a real newswire. Anybody can register a domain name that's like telecomnewswire.com and have a website, but that doesn't make it a newswire. And some of the ways that newswires transmit is they have feeds directly into newsrooms. They might piggyback on some of the other wires that are out there, like the Associated Press. And also they have electronic feeds available where journalists can log in and look at an industry feed, and even make selections so that they're only seeing content on certain types of press releases. Like they can say, I don't want anything that mentions, ready to wear and fashion or something like that. So they can put keywords to
Hmm.
exclude, keywords to include. So they make it very specific for them. And because of that, and the mass of releases that those 3 organizations issue, is largely where journalists go to look for their content. um, you know I know a lot of people like help a reporter out. It's very popular, but journalists are often writing 20 articles a week. And there's no way that they can create the criteria and help a reporter out for 20 articles a week. It would take more time to
Right.
do that than to present it. And a lot of people are finding that when they do respond to help a reporter out,